Thanks for being here. Let's dive right in.
Let's talk about something most pet owners know all too well, that trip to the vet. It's a simple act of love, right? But in Bhutan, this everyday experience has become the unexpected starting point for a much larger national crisis. We're going to dig into how the simple stresses of pet care are actually feeding the country's stray dog problem, and how one really smart app is trying to change everything. For years, the main approach to handling stray dogs in Bhutan was all about vaccination and sterilization programs. Pretty standard stuff. But lately, there's a new and, honestly, a pretty heartbreaking trend that officials are seeing: pet abandonment. Good people, loving owners, are being pushed to make a terrible choice. So to really get a handle on this, we have to ask why. Okay, so if you're a pet owner in Bhutan, just picture this scene for a second. The public vet hospitals, they're doing their absolute best, but they are just completely swamped. And what does that mean for you? It means long, long waits in packed waiting rooms, which, as you can imagine, is super stressful for you and about 1,000 times more stressful for your already anxious pet. And this is really where it all starts to spiral. It's like a domino effect. The long waits make your pet's anxiety go through the roof. Those crowded hospitals, well, they become a place where your pet could actually get exposed to other diseases. And forget about finding specialized care like grooming or good nutritional advice. It's almost impossible. When you add all of that frustration together, day after day, it becomes a major reason behind this tragic rise in pet abandonment. So that brings us to a really fundamental question. For a country like Bhutan, which is so deeply rooted in this idea of compassion for all living beings, how on earth do you break a cycle like this? Well, it turns out the answer might just be something new, something innovative, something that fits right in the palm of your hand. Let me introduce you to dog.person. Now, don't let the name fool you. It's so much more than just an app. Think of it as a complete mobile veterinary service. It's designed to bring everything: vaccinations, grooming, expert advice, right to your doorstep, into the comfort and safety of your own home. And this brilliant idea isn't coming from some disconnected tech mogul. No, it comes from a place of real personal experience. The founder, Yoen Funchok, is a veterinarian. He's seen these exact challenges with his own eyes. And that experience is what's fueling this mission to make pet care not just accessible, but truly stress-free. So let's connect the dots. How does this fix the problems we were just talking about? Well, first, it makes things safer by letting you skip the crowded hospitals altogether. It's comprehensive, so all the services you need are in one easy-to-find place. And it's all built around the incredible convenience of at-home care. It's even got features to help build a community, connecting you with other pet lovers. So, okay, it's a fantastic solution for pets and their owners, we get that. But here's the other side of the coin. It's also a massive, untapped business opportunity. And honestly, when you see the numbers, you'll see just how huge this really is. Let's start with this one number: 35%. That's how many households in urban Bhutan already have a pet. Think about that. This isn't some niche market that needs to be created. It's a huge existing customer base that's just been waiting for a better way to do things. And what does that market look like in Nultrum terms? Get this. Based on the number of pets right now, and using some pretty modest spending estimates, the potential yearly revenue is over 450 million Nultrum. That's an absolutely massive number, and it screams unmet demand. And this isn't just a Bhutan thing. The entire pet care industry is exploding right now. We're seeing a 15% compound annual growth rate across Asia and a 10% jump in spending globally every single year. dog.person is perfectly timed to ride this massive worldwide wave. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but what about the services that are already there? And this is where the strategy is just so smart. The government centers are there for the big, complex surgeries. Animal welfare groups, they're focused on the strays. dog.person isn't trying to replace them. It's carving out its very own niche: convenient, preventative wellness care for pet owners. It's not competing, it's completing the puzzle. And the potential customer base is just incredibly broad. I mean, we're talking about everyone from elderly pet owners and super busy professionals to monks, nuns, expats, even the future residents of the incredible new Jelifu mindfulness city. So all of this brings us to the company's vision for what's next. And let me tell you, it's about way more than just being a local app. The ambition here is to become a global lifeline. They've got this really clear step-by-step roadmap. Year one is all about launching in the capital, Thimphu, building a solid base and earning trust. In year two, they'll expand out to other major towns. But then, by year 3, the vision gets really big. They're going global, looking to serve the Bhutanese community abroad while also being a key service in that new Galefu region. And that's a really important piece of this whole story. The Galefu Mindfulness City, or GMC. This isn't just another construction project. It's a national vision, a plan to bring together innovation, traditional Bhutanese values, and a vibrant economy all in one place.
And this is where it all just clicks. Dog.person fits into this national vision perfectly. It's what you'd call a conscious and sustainable business. Its entire mission of providing compassionate care through technology lines up exactly with the core principles of both the GMC and the country's wider Digital Bhutan initiative.
And you really can't overstate how important that alignment is. To put it in perspective, here's what His Majesty the King said about the Jalefi project. He called it not just an infrastructure development, it is a people's project, a lifeline for Bhutan. By being part of that person becomes part of something so much bigger. When you pull it all together, this is the ultimate goal. It's about building a future where technology isn't cold, but works hand in hand with compassion. A future where we can create healthier, happier communities for everyone, whether they have 2 legs or 4. And that really leaves us with one last big question. Can a business built on a foundation of compassion and powered by modern technology do more than just make money? Can it actually truly reshape an entire nation's relationship with its pets and help make sure that every single animal gets a shot at a safe, loving home?